One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad from the American, the Temple Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Sooners will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Temple Owls offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position. And these are two of the best in the entire country.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Out of all the ways to get a first down. That's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, they throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Rides the back on the option to give.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pulls it in. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Simon. Finds the tight end. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Plucks it out of the air. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Ott. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Going over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Swings it out to the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Simon. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Owls. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Complete to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Chase. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Scanning the field, it's Simon. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
Green 25.
Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bermudez. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards. The 1st down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They get to him as he throws.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Northwestern was able to come away with the win as they have in Evanston so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got their back. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll field the punt and take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Buying some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Burks. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ott. At the 20, he's got space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Rides to back and leaves it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simon. Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in on the left. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
This defense knew coming in that the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Number 7, on to punt it away.
And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there. Because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Simon. The short hands, it's Bermudez. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Sooners with a long way to go after turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give is to Smith. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Simon. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Temple lining up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going for the big play. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Burks. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys to use their speed against them.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Forced out of the pocket. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Under fire. Trying to escape him. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes a connection. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense putting points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Simon. Makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Breaks
into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe run.
He's taking the shot. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. And the defense sold out to run, and they do here on first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Huge play in the red zone, third and goal coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The give on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to...
He's got it. First down and more. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
First down, Temple.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Smith takes the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the quarterback take a sack back at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Steps away to find some room. It's him in stride inside the 10. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gives it on the option. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He'll do it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Owls line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On the run, it's Ott. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. The official says no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you...